On March 23rd, Adam Lawson broke into our home, murdered my wife, stole her car, several appliances from the house.
I am a survivor of childhood sexual abuse from the time that I was about 10 years old until I was 16. I was sexually abused each and every day by my family's live-in nanny.
My daughter Peyton was 23, had graduated from College of Charleston, and then was going to enter graduate school. She was preparing to do that. She was brutally, savagely tortured and murdered.
We need to support Marsy's Law because supporting victims of any crime is essential to fairness in our justice system.
We have had 11 hearings so far. The only thing that has been concluded in those hearings is that he does have to stand trial, but again, not one time have we been notified by the state or by the courts or anybody when these hearings are.
And so it's so important that Marsy's Law pass here in the state of Florida. We must stand up for those who aren't yet able to stand on their own. And this document in our Constitution says a lot about us as a people and our want and desire to protect victims of crime all over. Because as a victim, you have a right to be heard. You have a right to be seen. You have a right to be present. You have a right to be a part of the conversation. And you have a right to your voice.
I'm a fierce proponent and advocate for Marsy's Law. I know what it's like to be a victim and how that feels. And I want victims to have every right that they should be entitled to in the process.
Support for Marsy's Law is support for citizens in Florida. Most people don't expect to be victimized by crime, but it can happen to anyone, and it's bound to happen to somebody who doesn't expect it. So support Marsy's Law and support Florida citizens.
I am supporting Marsy's Law because I do think that the victims are forgotten entities in our trial settings. It's as if the surviving victims are not even a part of the equation when we have suffered the greatest loss. She was everything I wanted, and she was taken from me. I miss her more than you can imagine.